So I never really addressed it, but I am in fact a huge Godzilla fan. And I figured coming up in what is it, a month or so, the new Godzilla is coming out, and I will be there. I want to be there opening day, but that rarely ever happens for me. So my point being is that I'm not really here to talk about my collection of Godzilla movies, which I just showed. But I'm gonna talk about today why the new Godzilla, or I'm sure as it's gonna be called Godzilla 2014, will be a success. Okay. Um, Number one, it's been talked about for years and years and years. Like I think I remember first hearing about it sometime in like 2006 or 7, and gosh, and it was in pre-production for like a really long time. Number two, the casting is better. Having Bryan Cranston, an actor that, at this point in his life, he's probably ready to move on to big Hollywood movies because now everybody knows what he's capable of, from doing comedy on Malcolm in the Middle to being the completely serious Walter White in Breaking Bad. So he's really earned his acting chops now, so I think really it's a good choice to have him in Hollywood movies. He's well known, everybody knows him, and honestly, with you know, the last movie's casting, it was. I mean, I'm talking about Godzilla '98, which in general was a pretty bad movie, but yeah, I don't know what they were thinking with that. The casting was bad. Godzilla didn't look like Godzilla. He was like a quarter of the size of Godzilla, and I don't even remember him breathing fire or nuclear breath once. Reason number two that it will be success is Godzilla just looks right. They got him right. He is all CGI, which is something I didn't really want, but I kind of expected it. So, there's that. But he looks good. He actually looks like Godzilla. And from what I've heard, he's the biggest he's ever been. Like, I think in Final Wars, he was around 350 feet tall, and here he's pushing like 500. So, I am very excited for the new Godzilla movie. It'll be the first one that I will have seen in theaters, and I'm expecting it to be really good. And so those are the reasons I think it's going to be a success, really. And three is it has to be a success, and here's why. The way Godzilla movies worked is usually, in terms of an era, they show movies for like, a certain amount of years. They put out a new movie every year. This is in Japan, of course. And then they stop for like, a few years, like usually 10, believe it or not. The only time it wasn't was like when they made Godzilla versus Destroyer in 95 and Godzilla 2000 and 99. So, but really, it's been 10 years since the last Godzilla movie in Japan, which was Final Wars in 2004. So this means that America is launching Godzilla back into the public eye, not Japan. So this is gonna have to be a good movie, or else it's gonna be really bad and it's gonna be screwed up. So I guess that's about it. I'll talk to you guys later. See ya.